Welcome. How's everybody doing today? Let's get right on into it. Hope you like the intro there. Sorry, I was getting a few things set up, and there we go. All right. So, does everything look all right? Can you guys see me? Yeah, we got them disco lights going on. Woo woo, woo woo. Yeah, up in here, got them disco lights. I even got this fancy little remote control, and we can do some things. You know what I'm saying? I can change my lights from my remote, cause that's so cool, right? It's like it was a Christmas present. I don't know. I figured I'd spice it up a little bit. With the lights, I might get a black light in here. I do a couple other things. I kind of like streaming in my office better than the garage, to be honest. A little more comfortable. Definitely going to be streaming inside in the office in the winter and not outside in the garage in the cold with a heater on like I usually do. Because then I got to stop, turn the heater on, let it run for like 45 minutes. You know what I mean? It's just... ugh. There's no insulation in my garage right now, so... Anyways, so what are we looking at today? We are going, so I had to do something recently, per our last video, that we talked about, Farm Harvest Coin. I had to do a few things. So I had to actually add the Farm Harvest Coin, which is an ERC20 token, to my decentralized atomic wallet. And I wanted to show you how to do that. It's very helpful because there may be a coin. I like decentralized wallets, you know, and there may be a coin that you want to add to your decentralized wallet that's a newer coin, or maybe it's just not on the wallet yet, you know, maybe the wallet hasn't updated to that point yet. So there's ways to manually go in and add an asset to the wallet, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to do that today. Also, we're gonna go over the beer of the stream, crypto bubbles. We got Bitcoin down 0.5% for the weekly market cap, and we got Ethereum bubble over here down. It's only down 2% for the weekly market cap, which is not too bad. ADA, Cardano. Ooh. We're always rooting for the Cardanos, right? I am, anyways. I like the Cardanos. I like Charles Hoskinson, whatever his name is. So, up 42.2% for the market cap on the week. And XRP up 44.2% for total market cap on the week. BNB coming in close at 18.1%. And Doge up 26.6%. What else we got? Solana has been talked a lot about lately. Bitcoin Cash. Sorry, I'm trying to see over my screen here. Tron. All these assets are up, you know, total market cap. It's great. It's a bullish market that we're in right now. So, you know, it's great to see bullish sentiment. So, worked a long day today, and I don't know, I just been craving the stream, you know. I just been wanting to talk about crypto. I've been listening to crypto all day. Had an okay day at work today, better than Friday, but not as good as when I finished the job, right? So, working on getting that done, building this nice bathroom and whatnot. So, let's check out Farm over at CoinGecko and see what's going on there. We got Farm. Well, let's refresh the page here. Farm's coming in at $250.17. It's down 5.2% today. It's not terrible. You know, I kind of jumped in on this because of the tokenomics, and you know, I probably could have gained a better position by waiting just a couple days, but I'm still happy with the position that I got in at. Okay, so we're down a little bit here at $250.17 per share, and that's not even that big of a deal for this asset, right? What, it's down like $20 or $10. That's nothing for this asset, so that's good. 24-hour trading volume 18,123,370. As far as what CoinGecko is reporting. Circulating supply, there's 594,000, and max supply is 690,420, and total supply coming in at 639,924. So we looked at all that stuff yesterday, or not yesterday, but the last stream. You know what I mean. This token is a yield aggregator, a yield farmer governance token, and a decentralized finance token. So, I'll work on getting some more, informational links together to where I could post them in the description, and that way, there's a lot of people out there that still, you know, I did not just have somebody hand me all this material and go, hey, this is what you need to learn, right? And then I started sharing. That's not how it works. So I actually, 8 hours a day, 6 hours a day, some point in the day, I'm listening, I would say at least 4 hours a day. I'm listening to crypto news. I'm looking into stuff. checking charts, when I'm going to the bathroom or when I'm on break, smoking my vape, or, I'll listen to crypto stuff and go through different videos while I'm working, just like if I'm listening to music. But instead of listening to the same song I've heard 1,000 freaking times that's never gotten me anywhere in life, except just a little further on the job, I'm listening to things that are changing my perception on how coins work, and with the knowledge and the vocabulary that I have in my brain, when somebody who is teaching about crypto is speaking, I could usually pick up on what they're saying because I understand, just different parts of the market or different parts of crypto, decentralized finance. So that's where you want to get to. If you're ever in my stream or you're in somebody else's stream, or you're looking stuff up on your own, which you need to be doing because it's not that hard, and if you're scrolling Facebook or posting on Facebook at all, you could be looking at crypto news, what's going on, what's going to happen. It's all out there. It's public, you just got to dig. Got to dig. If you guys want to know where I get some of my information, I'd be happy to share that. Just shoot a comment down below. And, I do a lot of my own research, and obviously I'm always, analyzing my own data, right? But I take different sources from all over and combine them together to come up with a great market strategy. And by the way, this is not financial advice. This is just educational and entertainment content. And none of my trades, none of anything that I talk about should be valued. I kind of know a little bit about what I'm talking about, but it's not financial advice. So don't be going, oh, he said this, and then put your money in, because I didn't say that. So, I'm definitely not a financial advisor. So consult your own financial advisor before making market moves, if you so please. But so anyways, we are going to talk about how to add this token to your wallet, this farm token. I had to do it the other day. It was pretty easy, and it's kind of cool because as you grow and learn about the crypto market, you end up being able to take some different, you'll be able to do things that other people just cannot do. Most people know nothing about crypto. I'm showing you guys stuff that you can do with crypto. Trade great trading strategies, tokenomics. We're looking at today how you can take a contract address, which is here. Let's see if I could highlight this. Okay. So CoinGecko has the contract address. You definitely want to be careful when you do this to make sure you're doing it right. There's a contract website, Explorer, Community, API ID, and tags. So we're up at contract. There is a contract code for the wallet that contains the Harvest Farm address. The smart contract between Harvest Farm and Ethereum. Okay, because Harvest Farm is on the Ethereum network. Okay, so this is a token or a coin that is, honestly, I don't know if it's a token or a coin. It's a token, right here, token. See? So this is a token that's part of the Ethereum coin. Okay, so you can have tokens that are, kind of like attached to coins in a way. They're dominant to whichever coin they're produced by to function whatever's the smart contract is on the network. So, if you were gonna sell your house and you wanted to sell your house and trade this Bitcoin, well, you could probably, most likely in the future here soon, you'll be able to write up a contract that says, well, if this does this and that does this, then this will happen with my money, and you can make a trade or whatever, or you can sell your house or whatever. It's all just dependent on what you write in the contract. And just like a normal contract that you write with something every day, right? But this is a digital contract, so it takes its own steps to complete the takes its own steps to complete the demand that you give it, the contract. You give the contract a demand, and that contract is in a demand of step 1, step 2, and it moves in order, you know. So you have to do this first thing or second thing or third thing in order to get it to move to the next step. That's part of the smart contract. But you know, so like, I'm gonna give this house for this 3 Bitcoin, and you know, you could write all that in. Well, until I have the deed of the house that's signed, the Bitcoin's not transferred, and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? You could fill in all the blanks, and like step by step, it has to be verified on the blockchain before it goes to the next step. So that's what a smart contract is. You can use them for cars, loans, whatever, trading. I mean, it's limitless. It's just like regular contract, but it's digital. You can't fudge it. So, whew, Jesus, that one's tasty right there, boy. All right, so we're gonna look at the atomic here. So I'm gonna switch to the startup scene. No, I'm gonna switch to full webcam. Let's do that real quick. I gotta switch my screen here so I can make sure that I got all my accounts put away and you know, all that good stuff. So, give me 1 second. All right. Hope you guys can see me all right. While you're looking at that, looking at me. Hey, baby, how you doing? Just kidding. So while you guys are checking out what's going on in the background with my cool lights, maybe I'll click some of these buttons here. There we go. See that? Bang. Color change. Didn't work. Try to be too cool. Got it. So, anyways, I'm gonna change around my screen here. Give me 1 second. So the beer I'm drinking today is the Platform Beer Co. Candied Pecan Yummy. Candied Pecan Yummy. Yeah. So it's pretty good. I actually like it a lot. I'm gonna go over that here soon. I'm trying to figure out. I gotta pull up my Atomic wallet. Sorry, guys. 1 second. There we go. Okay, well, so I'm trying to make it so I can hide this. Hold on a second. Security, right? No. Sorry, guys, I'm having some technical difficulties here. I'm trying to figure out how to do away with something. It's not working. I'm not really liking the desktop app as much as my phone app right now on the Atomic. I'm trying to show you guys what I did to add a token, you know, and oh boy. I'm just not seeing the same setting on my phone as I do on my desktop. So I'm going to try to see what's up with that. Okay. I figured it out on the computer. I'm so sorry. I feel like an idiot. It's different on the computer than on your phone. For real. It's way easier on your phone. I don't know why there's not the same menu. Because the menu on your phone is way better of a menu than the menu on the internet. So, what we want to do is take these. There we go. I'd like to. Yeah, we'll just keep that like that. Okay. You guys ready? We're gonna do this now. I'm gonna capture stuff. No. There we go. Wasn't trying to do the whole thing, but whatever. So all right, so when we're looking at the Atomic wallet, this is the home screen on the desktop, okay? So I'm actually going to do this on the phone and on the desktop, and we're actually going to add a coin to the wallet, and I'll just pick I'll try to find another one, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, I already got farm added. See, like, if I scroll down a little bit, see this farm reward token on the Ethereum chain here. It's got an Ethereum symbol and it says farm reward token. I just sent over $5 in farm because I wanted to see if this would work. I like Coinbase. Coinbase is great. I went to Coinbase Pro the other day, and I like some of the things on Coinbase Pro. But, on Coinbase, even though it's a $3 fee, you can exchange anything for anything that they own. And by they, I mean, like, you're borrowing their coin, right? Which we usually don't want to do. So easy, and it's free to buy your coin on there. So you can actually go on Coinbase, use an ACH transaction from your bank to save on the fees, right? Instead of buying on Atomic. And you can do an ACH transaction, buy your coin, and then send it to a decentralized wallet like Atomic or something else. And when you do that, you're taking coin. If you check the Block Explorer, I'm actually going to write that down. Block Explorer. I should explain what that is. Okay, so if you go to the Block Explorer after you make an exchange or a purchase or a sell or whatever you're doing, you'll be able to see like the confirmations on the blockchain of your transaction completing, and this is successful. So you can watch it actually go through. Some of it's so quick by the time you click on it, it's done. But you can click on the Block Explorer, and the Block Explorer will show you how many transactions have been completed on, like how many successful nodes, which is like computers or phones or whatever on the network, how many times it's being successfully, confirmed over and over and over again by all the people who are on the network. Now, they're not personally clicking confirm, but it's just their computer does it automatically. That's the great thing about the blockchain. So, if you go over here and see this plus symbol in the top right corner that I'm highlighting, click that. If you click that, you'll be able to add an ERC20 token to your wallet and send it to an Ethereum address below, and restart the wallet. The token will be added automatically. So if you do that, you can add the farm token to your wallet, right? So to add the token to your wallet, what you would do is you would go over to you go over to the contract address. So you can look up, you want to make sure that you're getting the right coin, right? Like the right contract. So you can go to CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap I think has it. There's a couple different ones. But you click on this contract address right here when you look up the asset. So there's a search bar right here. 1 second. I'm gonna fit this to screen so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so if I scroll down a little bit here, there's this contract address right here that I got highlighted in blue. If you click to copy, you can add to MetaMask, or you can do the Binance Smart Chain address right here. So you basically hit copy, and now it's copied to my clipboard. And then you can go into your wallet, and I'm going to go back to the wallet. You click on the add the Ethereum token, add by contract address right here. You just click paste. And mine says it already exists because I already did this once. But when you paste the contract address into the the top place up here, it'll actually pop up, farm harvest coin, the ticker. It's got everything for it here. You just make sure you're getting the right address from. I would use CoinGecko. Seems like it's pretty good. So, but like Coinbase, if you have Coinbase, you can go on the farm token on Coinbase, and then you can click on the contract address through that once you verify a transaction to the Block Explorer. So we're gonna hop out of here. And the same thing goes on the mobile phone. Okay, so on the mobile phone, if you pull up your Atomic address or your Atomic app, which I prefer the Atomic app way on the phone way better than the desktop, just because it's so annoying to have to get on there just to I could look at charts on my phone, but to actually draw charts I got to be on my computer. So I usually draw my charts on my computer and then look at them on my phone. But when I'm actually moving stuff around, I really don't. It doesn't matter to have. I think it's easier to do on the mobile device. Seriously. Whoa. Getting all crazy here. Alright. Sorry about that, chat. You guys alive there? I mean, is there anybody? I know, see, there's 3 viewers. Are you guys alive? Are you guys listening? Are you guys learning something? You paying attention? What's going on? Say hello. Somebody write me a message and say hi or something. Jeez, give me a like. Share me something. What's going on? Alright. I'm trying to fix things again here. Thank you. So, anyways, if you go on the mobile phone and you're on the Atomic app, all you have to do is go to the wallet homepage, start from there. And on the top right hand corner, you're going to click the settings button. That's the little wheel. When that pops up, you're going to click add token. So when you do that, it's going to say add token, and it's going to show you the same screen that I had on the desktop. To add any ERC tokens to your wallet, send it to the Atomic Ethereum address below. The token will be added automatically. And it shows you Ethereum address. You can either copy that and then, like if you send a coin to it, I sent a little bit to it and it just didn't really register right away. So what I ended up doing was having to add the token and then it registered that I sent the coin. So like I sent $5 and I was just trying to see if it would work. And it was taking forever and I'm like, oh man, I just lost $5, And then when once I figured this out, how to do this contract thing, I was like, oh, okay. So then my money went up there. So 1 second, chat. I am going to go pee real quick. I'll be right back. And we'll leave crypto bubbles on the screen. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I'm back. Alright, guys and gals. Hopefully there's a couple gals in here. A couple guys, couple gals. So, what else are we going to look at today? Obviously we talked about harvest finance a little bit yesterday, or last stream. Sorry. I'm going to keep saying yesterday because it was yesterday's stream, right? But it was actually a couple days ago. We ended up looking at harvest finance and went over the tokenomics and why it was such a bullish asset to invest in. And in my opinion, like I said, this is not financial advice. Don't you be listening to me. Anyways, we looked at farm, and with the tokenomics of it, there's a very, very low supply. And when there's not a lot of something, there's low supply of something, it's going to drive the demand up. And as the demand gets driven up, what is it going to do? It's going to drive the price up too, right? So, oh, it's so tiny up in there. This is the farm token here. It's looking like... Sorry, I'm limited on space here. I need to move some stuff around here. Let me try this. Can't see my screen in front of me. I have to look over the camera and everything to see the screen behind it. That's way better now. So it's down at 249 right now, which is a little bit better of a position that, than what I got in at, which is fine. No big deal. You got a huge island down here. See these big green things right here. These big waves, big green waves, and the big red waves too. They're called islands. Okay, well that's a word for them. Islands. Little island, big island, way bigger island. So like this is the buyers, the bullish sentiment, right? The buyers. Right here, this green, and the sellers are the red. So we've had a couple rallies of extreme buyers and extreme sellers, but we've also had some small rallies of extreme buyers and extreme sellers. Very small right here. So there's not a whole lot of information on the Coinbase Farm USD coin. It shows that it was listed like July 29th on Coinbase or something. Yeah, about there. This year. So like it hasn't done a whole lot on Coinbase, but if you go over to one of the like Binance, it's pretty new on Binance as well. Like Poloniex, it's been on Poloniex for a while. Whoa. And Poloniex has a little bit of history. Not saying that, I guess if you have it, if you do what I just was talking about doing, and taking, like if you have a farm on Coinbase, and then you take your farm from Coinbase and send it elsewhere to one of your other wallets, and then you have it in another wallet, you're taking some of Coinbase's supply of that. So out of that 600,000, instead of just borrowing however many you're buying, you're actually sending it to your decentralized wallet. You're taking ownership of it. So that's what I think is kind of cool, is like you could trade a couple things on there, boom, 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 not even really care about it, and you're just making a few bucks, $20 here, $50 here, $300 here, whatever. So you're doing that, and say you finally got like $500 saved up, you want to buy this coin that you've been waiting to get, and you're trading your way up, you finally buy that coin. You gonna keep that on a centralized exchange? Do you get staking rewards? How much staking rewards do you get? We're looking at Algo, and Algo on Coinbase has a 4% APY. which is fantastic if you ask me. I mean, 4% on any money that you put in there, you're going to get APY back a year, 4%. And that's not even including if the asset goes up. That's just at the value. You're going to get 4% in that specific token as rewards. That's great. That's passive income. You're gaining money while you're at work or while you're sleeping or whatever. And it's very, 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 very easy to do. People do not understand how easy it is to get staking rewards. And you got to check on your stuff, but like, you don't have to go in and type an algebraic equation 3 times a day to earn free money. It just doesn't work that way. There's things that you can do to set yourself up to be, like just chilling and earning a couple bucks. So, but yeah, so if you take your coin and send it to a decentralized wallet, then you own the coin, because Coinbase, it'll show you on the block transaction that Coinbase had to send their token or their coin to your wallet, and then you own it. But then that takes their supply down, that makes me curious, because if enough people were to know that, or if enough people do know that, could they just go and buy up all of one of the exchanges, at like a really low valued asset, or not valued, but like supply, right? So like if we looked at YFI a few times, and like say YFI, it only has 36,666 tokens max supply. Okay, that's all there is, and that's why it's up at $30,000 a token. So on YFI, let's say like Coinbase has 10,000, say Poloniex has 10,000, and say Binance has 10,000. That's 30,000 right there. So you have 6,666 left. Where does that go? Well, I don't know. As far as the I'm pretty sure YFI distributed every coin fairly through a fair IPO or fair ICO or whatever. So they actually sold off all of their coin. The guy who invented it didn't keep any for himself. He actually sold it all, or not sold it all, but it was open to people like you and I, investors, to just pick up on it. And if you were lucky enough to get it at that time, you made it. You made it good. But now I'm wondering if, say Coinbase has 10,000 supply of YFI and you bought 2,000 supply of YFI. Will Coinbase only have 8,000 supply? Well, yeah, if you are keeping your asset on Coinbase, they still have the same amount because you're borrowing it. But as soon as you send it to a decentralized wallet, they're coming down on less supply. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out right now. I think it's kind of cool, very interesting. Playing with assets that have very low supply, because that, you're not maybe necessarily not going to be a whale in this situation, but it's cool to watch the chart and know that like whatever institutional adoption money comes into the market is going to be fluctuated in a very, it's not that many people, it's going to be fluctuated too. So if you get a $600,000 max supply and someone puts $2 billion into that for harvesting staking rewards, holy crap. Why would you not want to own farm harvest coin? That's just, why not? Why would you not want it? It's just like, there's so many reasons. It's in the accumulation phase right now, so anywhere between probably like, I don't know, I'd say like $175 to probably like 300 is probably pretty decent range here. to get in there. I mean, what are we looking at here? 256, 402. So, you know, I would say you probably, you know, like now's a really good time. If you got into farm today, you would get in at farm at a better price than I did. Okay, by a couple bucks. It's going to be in this parabolic uptrend. It's in a parabolic uptrend right now. And unless it dips randomly out of that parabolic uptrend, then bang. Look at that, guys and gals. This is the curve line tool that I just used. And if you go over to the left column here, there is the indicator. Pop this up. It's either brush, highlighter, path, rectangle, rotated rectangle, ellipse, triangle, polyline, or curve. I have the curve starred here, so that way it's just easier to see. But like a curve like that, that's called going parabolic, right? So that's just like, this thing's gonna go to the moon. You know, that's what that says. And if you look at the previous price action in history of what it was before, you know, look what happened. It was all on Poloniex anyways. It was all the way up here. This asset was at an all-time high on Poloniex of $17,119 per coin. $17,119 per coin on Poloniex. That's just the exchange that it's on, but it's the same coin. It's farm token. It's just been on there longer. It's been on there for a few years instead of just newly on Coinbase. Like, we go over here to the monthly. Maybe the weekly. Okay, so about December 14th, 2020, this asset was listed on Poloniex, okay? Since then, it's had this huge markup at like $17,000 and then sold off, and now it's in an accumulation phase. So like, accumulation means that people are buying the crap out of it right now, and when the supply is totally, as the time goes along, people are going to hold this asset longer, and they're going to do that because there's a shorter supply, right? So the longer that people are holding it, the less of it that's being traded. That's going to drive the demand for it, for the companies and the retail investors like you and I who are trying to get staking rewards. That's going to drive that price just through the roof, okay? So you can see I drew that straight up line, a few seconds ago, that curve line, and it looked like it was just literally following a straight up path like that, right? Like from bang. And if you look, it doesn't look like it's that big of a line where I just had it because of the green line next to it, which is the wick high from February 1st, 2021. I know that's pretty high up there, but I mean, it was up there, you know? I mean, it was in space at some time. So with the previous price action, for it to be going parabolic right now, it's just looking like, we have like 3 triangles drawn in this structure right here that's going straight up, and if we go back from the weekly to the daily, you'll see it a little more defined. See that? We got our one triangle, our second triangle here, and our third triangle. And then if we go back to the 4-hour time scale, you can see we got our parabolic curve trend line. That's what this is, a parabolic trend line. And it's actually, believe it or not, guys, it looks like it may be testing this parabolic trend line as support. Once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times in history that this, if I get rid of this here, let's hide it. Okay. You got some chop down here. Look at that, guys. Look at this curve line on this trend line. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then another one. It's every time it hits this line, this parabolic line, so far it seems to has regarded it as support, and it's just been it just keeps going parabolic. So let's check out the 200 a day. 200 day simple moving average. Shoot, probably not even. Anyways, I'm not messing with that right now. Sorry, guys. But yeah. So you know, I think that we are at this inflection zone. We probably are in a range right here. Like. Something like that is what we're looking at on Polonex. I don't even have it on Polonex, but you know, for the sake of education, you know, if we're just looking at the chart, you see this range here from this low to this high in the high range. It's like it's not a low. We're looking at the high, but we're looking at the high and then a little lower high, you know, and then that forms a range. And we broke above that range, and then we fell back below it here on the 4-hour chart. But we're testing that parabolic line of support right now. So as long as this asset's going to stay parabolic for now, it could consolidate. You know, this asset actually could come down. You know, probably like to $150 and still be really bullish. Which is good, you know, it could drop a lot of ways and it'd still be a good asset to buy. It would just be on sale. Which, when assets go on sale, we swoop them up, right? Swoop, there it is. So, whew, dang. Let's get you. Oh, speaking of which, we're going to look at the today's beer of the stream. I'm going to try to... Hold on here. Whoa. Too much. Okay, so let's just see. I think you guys can see here. Platform. Candied pecan yummy. Candied pecan yummy. It's delicious. It's a 7.9. Super smooth. It's got a nice fall hoppy taste to it, but it's not like bitter like an IPA. It's a little more yummy. It's got some nice fall notes to it. Definitely like the sweet potato pecan kind of taste, and it's not like strong, you know. It's not like a girly drink or something where you got like all that sugar and stuff in it, you know. It's just got a light note, a light hint of the taste, and it's an ale. It's a nutty caramelized fall spiced ale. It's pretty good. 7.9. Give that a rating. If you guys ever want me to check out a specific beer and buy it and rate it, you can either send it to me, or you can request, you know, that I get it, and if I happen to see it at the store, I will pick it up and I will try it if it's something that we haven't done before. And I'm not buying no Budweiser or Busch Light or any of that crap. All right, I drink craft beers, not piss water. So, the rating, we're gonna go with an 8.7. 8.7, definitely. It's delicious. I love it. So I think farm, you know, down here at the bottom here at $41 would have been a really good time to buy. You know, this asset was so bullish, it didn't even really make a second bottom. I guess it kind of did. It had this wick bottom. If you zoom in a little here, it had this big wick bottom. No, I guess that's was a gap down and then a bullish engulfing candle on the way up. So, you know, it did make its low here about June 28th, 2021, and then it made a second low July 21st, 2021. So, you know, one bottom, second bottom, then she goes. That's how it works. Not always, but most of the time. Definitely a bottom right there, you know. Zoom out. Okay, we'll do that. That's a bottom. That's a low. That's the lowest low right there. Well, that's a lowest low, but that's a higher low than before, which is really bullish. You know, like when this thing came in and was selling off hard around January 26, 2021, around January 2nd, 2021, that was the major like reversal low right there. I mean, it was a low, $40, $27, $23. It got down there, okay? But then what happened? It just took off because the supply ran out. So the demand went through the roof. But then those people sold off and, you know, they came back down. So then there's the reaccumulation phase, or some would say the accumulation phase, because it is after the, you know, IPO here. But it's been on the market for a few years on Poloniex. So, like, when you got, you know, look up at Thomas Wyckoff, you know, accumulation, reaccumulation, distribution, stuff like that. And you're going to get your asset markup in value, a whole bunch, and then it's going to sell off in value, and then more people are going to buy it up, and that's accumulation when they're buying it up. That's the composite man's position down here. So you want to identify assets on this second bottom, which we looked at this a little late. You know, I definitely would say I got into this a little later, but I don't think that it was really a bad spot. You know, we're stuck in a little bit of a range right now, and you know, this still could come sell off a little bit, and it would still be a great trade. It was a long-term trade, you know. So, but 259 right now on Poloniex. If we look over back at Coinbase, you're at 247, about $10 difference. You know, it's not oversold yet. You're looking at about a 40.92 on the RSI. Yeah. Bitcoin, you know, still looking pretty good. As long as we stay above like 44,000. No, I would say as long as we stay up above 41, between 41,000 and like 42,000, you know, you're really bullish on Bitcoin still, which that's good because even if Bitcoin just consolidates and goes sideways for a little bit, that'll give the altcoins a lot of time to run. So, you know, that's definitely what we want. Plus, we had this one bottom here. And we had a second bottom here with a slightly higher low. So like it's just to, you know, it looks like it just began its rally on Bitcoin, and you know, Bitcoin's kind of like the macro, it's the big dog, it's the controller for now. I mean, Ethereum's definitely moving up. Hey, Cardano's moving up too behind Ethereum, so just remember that. But you know, Ethereum's making some moves for Cardano or for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin's, I think, is holding pretty steady, even though Ethereum's gaining a lot of market cap value, and I think definitely with Cardano coming up behind them, that you know, it could be an interesting race, right? Kind of looks like a little bit of a dragon here. I don't think it actually is, but it looks a little similar to a dragon. And you know, we're making consistent from this low to this low. We're making higher lows and higher highs from here to here. So that's really bullish. And you know, we did hit a little bit of an inflection point around like 46, 47, 48,000. You know, there's like this little range there. Parallel channel. Whoop. I'm like right here. So, I mean, it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of range bound. We hopped up into this range, but we didn't really stay up into it for too long. It could come down, you know, Bitcoin could come down and retest the high at Bitcoin could come, you know, this is spring back test of spring stuff. So with this double bottom, you know, we would kind of be looking for Bitcoin to, I know it's spring, you know, it did spring here, and then it back tested the spring, right? It sprung from this low, and then it back tested the high from June 16th, 2021, and then it rallied again. So we needed to break above, you know, I mean, it doesn't have to now, it could consolidate for a little bit. So that means consolidation means running sideways, right? So that means that people are buying up the remaining supply before it would go to higher prices. So at this price anyway. So, you know, we could consolidate for a little bit, And then, I think to really go to the next level, we'd have to get above like probably about above 50K, 51,000. Get out of this range. And, we could just be coming down to simply selling off a little bit. People are taking profits, a little bit of profits. As long as we stay above 42,000, we can come. We were so bullish. Guys, we were so bullish on this asset. We couldn't even make the back test on 42. What was it? This low on August 12th. We didn't even reach the back test at 42,000. It stayed about, it stayed up. It stayed at like $43,000. So what happens is when you make higher lows that aren't even back testing, that's just extremely bullish sentiment. And that means that it's good. It's probably going to go up, You're definitely looking for MACD and RSI indicators with that and other patterns and things. But Bitcoin's was looking pretty good. 46K today. Bitcoin Diamond. Lots of chop on Bitcoin Diamond. This is definitely in a range between like $3 and about 245, 250 and $3. It's range bound, and we have a trend line that we got a lot of lines here on this one here. Let's see if we can get rid of a few of them so I can show you some things. We got a nice upwards trend line on Bitcoin Diamond. This asset, it's really bullish. It's staying way above the trend line right now. So, from this point here, this low at July 20th, 2021, to the next low that, you would pinpoint your trend line at. A trend line needs at least two points. This on August 5th, this was a higher low, much higher low. And then look, you created this trend line, and now, you're since August 8th or August 7th, you've been above it, and you're holding that level. You might even be able to get rid of this. Let me see here. Could probably do a channel. Oops. Let's see here. That's not what I wanted to do. No. Okay, so we're kind of range bound, like I said, and it looks like we broke above this range. If you're looking at this as the heart line here, and we broke out of this range once, we broke out of this range twice, we broke out of this range 3 times, with making consistent higher lows and higher highs. And, the trend is just in a very solid upwards trend. Once you break above like $3 long enough, dude, you're going to $5. And if you get above $5, what is this? I'd say your first target would be like 393. If you break $3, you're probably going to $4 on Bitcoin Diamond. 389. Right at the top of this, and you know, we really got to get above this range, because when that happens, you know, we're in this upwards consolidation. If this just keeps going up at the straight diagonal way that it's going now, and Bitcoin keeps playing out, you know, we got to get above this inflection point between $3 and like it's like between $2.50 and $3. We got this inflection point. It's kind of this range. If we get above that, you know, you're gonna see, you know, probably a little over $4 easy. And then after that, there's nothing until like almost $7. So, you know, we got some of these other highs up here, obviously at like 11, about $11, $10, $9.50, and those are going to be, you know, those are going to be future targets from this bottom point. You know, this is composite man stuff. So if you're looking at this and you want to be a composite man or woman, this may be where the composite operator would take a position. Definitely would have looked better down here between like $1.50 and like $2.50, you know. But now that you're at $2.50 to $3, I think this is like, hey, probably last chance on Bitcoin Diamond before it goes to the moon type deal. You know, I mean, not for sure. It could just sell off, or it could just to keep accumulating. You know, so. But I'm about to hop off here. I'm about to go eat some dinner and spend some time with my fiance. So you fellas and ladies have a good night, and we'll look at more stuff tomorrow. Thank you guys for your time, and hopefully we'll be seeing ADA getting up here to Bitcoin and Ethereum size on crypto bubbles. Yeah, hit that like button, the subscribe, hit the share button, and you know, if you guys have any questions or you would like me to look at a specific chart next time I get on, just drop it in the comments below. There's a link in the comments, or the description section, I'm sorry, for Coinbase and Crypto.com referral. We both get money on your first deposit. If you deposit like $100 or something, we both get like $25. What up, John Dice? How you doing? He's always supporting me. Thank you, John Dice. But yeah, thank you guys. I love you. I'm going to get off for the night and go eat some dinner and get some sleep. So, peace.